Hi y'allers, today I'm bored so I decided to make an unpopular K-pop opinion video. Please remember that these are my opinions and that you in no way need to agree with me. Jihyun is underrated. Hear me out, I'm not saying he himself is underrated because let's face it he's not, but everyone is only talking about his looks. Why don't talk about the many talents he has? He's more than just a pretty face, you know. The only reason why quote unquote underrated groups are underrated is because y'all don't go listen to them when stans recommend them. Like when an underrated group disbands, y'all are like, wait, why? But maybe if y'all check them out when they suggested you to do so. Mnet should really stop making survival shows. Every survival show they made is rigged. I feel bad for all the trainees who were supposed to debut if it weren't for Mnet's rigging. There are too much groups debuting. Like I only heard about 10 debuts that happened this year while there are probably more than 30 groups that debuted this year, and it's just getting harder for them to get the recognition they deserve. Maybe for us America isn't something big, but for K-pop idols it really is. When will people realize? Let's all be real here, America is where everything happens and that's the place where most celebrities live, so why wouldn't being known in America be something important for a K-pop group? The B-sides are most of the time better than the title track. At this point they should just make X1 a permanent group. Look, I'm not saying Seungwoo and Wooseok aren't allowed to go back to their group. But like X1's contract is basically as long as a contract of a permanent group, so what's the point of calling it a temporary group? Already debuted idols joining producers going to hurt their career. Breathe and Seventh Sense are the best debut songs. Breathe is just such a good song, like for real, and Seventh Sense was way ahead its time. Wavy isn't being used to their fullest. At this point SM is acting like Wavy is an Korean group who sings in Chinese while they are actually really a C-pop group. And they are also talented. They are a whole package, but when will SM realize? Hit is 17's best song to date. The Blackpink hate calmed down, but I wanted to say that hating on them was stupid. Y'all were saying they weren't good performers and they were not stable while they were only rookies. They could literally improve, but y'all didn't let them. Seventh Sense with Heechan's voice is 10 times better than the version without him. Like, did y'all ever hear that bop? Please, if you're done watching this video, go search for it. Heechan just makes the song even better with his voice. Now that we're already on the topic of Heechan, I want to say he's my favorite vocalist in NCT. For me his vocals are just like honey. Liked his part in Go. Period. Y'all need to stop using members for clout on Twitter. Like, once you get that clout you never ever talk about that member again. Stray Kids songs and noise, y'all just only listen to side effects. Icy is better than Dalla Dalla. The Hyung line isn't underrated. BTS is the most known, most popular, most successful group, and y'all still claim there are underrated members? As if each member doesn't have over thousands stans. Please. At least use underappreciated instead of underrated. Hala Hala was way ahead his time. Hala Hala deserves better. In my opinion, New East best B-side is different. I haven't listened to all their songs, but first of all the songs I listened to were bops for real. But different. Holy cow. Did y'all ever heard something that good? Stan New East. These days pop groups ain't even trying anymore for their fandom names. One It, Abnew, Moafix. What does that even mean? Please, how can you give your fans that kind of names? Everyday is a good song. I don't like Feel Special by Twice. No, actually it's not a bad song, I just don't feel anything while listening to it, if you get what I mean. Being a solo stan is fine, but being an AKG isn't. I don't know where people got the idea from that being a solo stan is something bad. I just think they think being an AKG is the same thing as being a solo stan. I think I'm going to get a lot of slander for saying this, but Blackpink's cover of So Hot is better than the original version. EXO-Ls need to understand that EXO is considered an older group now. That means they'll have less comebacks than they used to have earlier in their career. Now they have time to do other things they want to do, like Baekhyun and Shen solo, Suho musical, etc. So EXO-Ls stop saying SM is wasting them, and EXO should get more comebacks because they aren't going to. People who didn't watch a single episode of Produce and are out here giving their opinion about the rigging issue, please shut the damn up. It's so annoying and you sound like an actual fool doing so. BTS's latest albums and title track haven't been my taste at all. Except for the Love Yourself Tear album, the rest of the albums released after You Never Walk Alone aren't the best in my opinion. Everyone is calling NCT 127 and Stray Kids music noise, but watch you fave release the same kind of music next year, fool. Second gen stans are just as annoying as armies. Y'all can't let a group achieve something without you rubbing your faves into their faces. Just stop, y'all are annoying. Songs in Chinese sound so much better, like every wavy song slaps, and the Chinese version of regular is 1000 times better than the English or Korean version. I don't know, it just sounds way better in my opinion. Teal is such a good vocalist, but nobody acknowledges him, even his own stans don't. He's definitely one of the best vocalists of this generation. Mark is SM's best rapper. Jin is the best BTS vocalist in my opinion, and he also has the best solos out of them. Awake, Doc, Epiphany, Song of the Century. These are all the opinions I have for now. Thank you for watching, hope you have a wonderful day, bye.